Black radish looks like it belongs to another era. Its skin is rough, dark, almost coal-like. Its shape is irregular. Nothing about it suggests comfort or sweetness. This is not a vegetable designed to attract. It is a vegetable designed to endure. Black radish is a variety of raphanus sativus, part of the mustard family, brassicaceae. It shares ancestry with modern red radishes, daikon, turnips, and cabbages. But unlike its milder relatives, black radish retained its aggression. Its cultivation dates back thousands of years. Evidence places black radish in ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. It was known, valued, and intentionally grown long before refined sugars, refrigeration, or global trade softened diets. In ancient societies, black radish was not eaten for pleasure. It was eaten for effect. Botanically, black radish is a biennial root vegetable. In its first year, it stores energy underground in a thickened taproot. In its second year, if left unharvested, it sends up flowering stalks and completes its life cycle. The root exists as a reservoir, a biological battery. The skin of black radish is thick and pigmented, protecting the root from cold, pests, and dehydration. Beneath it lies crisp white flesh, dense and water-rich. When cut, the contrast is immediate and symbolic. Harsh exterior, clean interior. Flavor-wise, black radish is sharp, pungent, and spicy. It hits the palate quickly, activating nasal passages and sinuses. This sensation comes from glucosinolates and sulfur-containing compounds, which break down into isothiocyanates when the root is cut or chewed. These compounds are not accidental. They evolved as chemical defenses. They discourage animals from eating the root. Humans interpreted them differently. Throughout history, bitterness and pungency were associated with cleansing, stimulation, and balance. Black radish fit this logic perfectly. Nutritionally, black radish is modest in calories but meaningful in function. It provides dietary fiber, vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, and small amounts of B vitamins. But its value lies more in chemistry than in macronutrients. Traditional medicine systems across Europe and Asia use black radish to stimulate digestion, support liver and gallbladder function, and relieve respiratory congestion. Syrups made from black radish and honey were common remedies for coughs and sore throats. This use persisted for centuries not because of placebo, but because people observed effects. Black radish increases bile flow. It stimulates appetite. It sharpens digestion. These actions align with its pungent taste. The body reacts to it immediately. Culinarily, black radish was once common in winter diets. It stores exceptionally well in cold conditions, lasting months without spoilage. This made it a staple when fresh greens were unavailable. Preparation methods were simple. It was sliced thin, salted, fermented, cooked, or eaten raw in small amounts. Cooking reduces its sharpness, transforming it into something earthier and slightly sweet. In Eastern European cuisines, black radish appeared in salads and soups. In East Asia, similar pungent radishes were pickled or used medicinally. In each culture, the root occupied a space between food and remedy. Modern agriculture gradually pushed black radish aside. As consumer preferences shifted towards sweetness, uniformity, and visual appeal, black radish lost ground to milder red varieties. Its rough skin and aggressive flavor made it commercially inconvenient. But it never disappeared completely. Black radish survived in herbal medicine, rural kitchens, and winter cellars. It became a specialist crop rather than a mainstream one. This survival says something important. Foods that exist only for pleasure fade quickly. Foods that serve a function endure quietly. In recent years, black radish has re-emerged in niche food circles, valued for detox narratives, gut health claims, and historical authenticity. But this rediscovery often reframes it as novelty. In reality, black radish never needed rediscovery. It was always there, doing what it always did. Agriculturally, black radish remains resilient. It grows in cool climates, tolerates poor soils, and matures quickly. It is also used as a cover crop in some systems, where its deep roots break compacted soil and improve structure. This dual role as food and agricultural tool reinforces its practical nature. Black radish challenges modern assumptions about vegetables. It is not sweet. It is not smooth. It does not blend quietly into dishes. It demands attention. That demand is why it was respected. People learn to use it correctly, in moderation, at the right time of year. It also teaches restraint. Black radish is rarely eaten in large portions. It is sharp enough to signal limits. This is a forgotten concept in modern diets. Historically, food was not unlimited. Strong flavors reminded people of boundaries. Black radish did this naturally. Culturally, black radish belongs to winter, to storage, to preparation. It belongs to a slower food system where eating was deliberate. Its decline mirrors the rise of convenience. Its survival mirrors the persistence of tradition. Black radish does not try to compete with sweetness. It does not adapt to trends. It waits, and when conditions demand strength over comfort, it becomes relevant again. This root is not misunderstood. It is simply uncompromising. Black radish proves that usefulness outlasts popularity, and that is why it remains.